there was gonna be a wild glare on this. How can I do this? Let me figure this out. Anywho, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a terrific Tuesday. We are back with a very special coloring page today. I'm very excited for this one. If you cannot already tell, we will be doing Tangled, Rapunzel, my all-time favorite princess. Well, Disney princess, I guess. But yeah, I'm super excited for this one today. Will that stay? Please stay. Okay. Good. Guess I can lower that down a bit now. Anywho, let's get a pull up here. I'm just gonna do favorite princess. We can do Rapunzel. We can do Leia. We can do I don't know, Jasmine. Or I guess other, because that'll be, there's only 4 options, so other. And Rapunzel, Leia, Jasmine, other. Okay, I don't know, just a random spew. But anywho, we are going to be coloring Rapunzel from the movie Tangled. I love this movie so much. I grew up watching it. It's held such a special place in my heart, and I just love it. It makes me so happy. I've seen it I don't know how many times, but I'm just very excited. So let's get into it. Now, I do have 96 crayon colors here, but of course, it's just not the best selection of colors for whatever reason. I don't know. But I'm just going to make the best with what I have. So we're going to be starting with lavender. This looks awfully pink, but I guess we'll see. Okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm very excited to do this one. My gosh, she has been my favorite princess since 2010. I've seen this movie well over 2 dozen times. I haven't watched it recently though, so that would be something fun to do. But yeah, this would also be a wonderful movie to include into my animated movie tier list series that I'm doing. Shout out to that. But yeah, I would love to do just like an overall like princess movie tier list series, but I do have something really fun planned. Hello, how are you? Happy Tuesday. But yeah, I have something really fun planned for my next animated tier list series. It might have something to do with space and aliens. So I'm very excited for that one. And yeah, I don't know when I'll get that done because I have a few more videos planned for the upcoming weeks, but I would like to get that done soon because I also want to do a few more for the holidays, like Halloween and Christmas and whatnot. Hello, yay! We have some alien lovers here today. But yeah, I feel like that'd be really fun. I would love to include Wall-E. That is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I just feel like that would be very fun. That was marvelous. Good morning. Hey, Clue Girl. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Now these colors obviously are not exact, but I'm just using what I have. And it's gonna be awfully colorful today. But as you can see, I chose a very Tangled inspired background. This is what it originally looked like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. You rock. That's very kind. But yeah, this movie, Tangled, my goodness, it has such an impact on me, especially with my art. I mean, this movie came out in 2010, so 15 years ago. That is crazy. And the 15-year anniversary. I believe it's in November. One of these fall months, but it is approaching soon, and that is just so crazy to think that this movie has been out that long. But it has been my favorite for a while. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. But yeah, let me make sure I make the little bottom of the dress this color, lavender. My little sister loves Tangled, so my mom makes me watch it with her. Oh, that's sweet. I love that so much. If you had to choose a movie to watch, what would you watch aside from Tangled? Going back in with Violet Purple. But as you can see here, well, it's kind of covered up, but I do have the Tangled Wii game. I got this just a few months ago, I think in December or November. But I got it for $5 on Marketplace. So that was a very cool find. This is my first like princess game, surprisingly. I do have Tinkerbell, but Monsters Inc. That is amazing. Any movie, I mean, cartoon, does not matter. What movie would you prefer to watch? Just recently I watched Rogue One, a Star Wars story, because we finished watching all of Andor, and Rogue One goes right after Andor ends, so that was just so cool to see. We scare because we care, yay! Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. I would watch Clue, it is hilarious and a great cast. Does that have something to do with your username? Like, did that influence that at all? So, as you can see, we don't really have like a blonde color, like a sandy color. So I'm just going to be using this highlighter and then gold. So, obviously her hair does glow in the movie, if you did not know that, but it does not, oddly enough. Well, that's funny. I'm just going to be using this where the highlights are in her hair, although her hair is mostly highlight, but we'll just make the most with this. If you know the movie about Zombies 3, it's a good one. Zombies 4 is about to come out. Oh, are you talking about the Disney Channel Zombies movie? Because I have seen the first two, but it has been a very long time. But I should get caught up on that. But I remember those being pretty good. I loved all like the makeup and the lore of it all. Thought it was very cool. Hopefully when I add the gold it will look okay, but who knows. Gold crayon is rare, don't use it. Don't use gold. Wait, really? This is rare? Well, I don't know what else to use. Let's see what else we could use. Okay, also I do have the dandelion crayon. Nope, that's goldenrod. Where is it? The dandelion crayon, which is also kind of rare. But I have used that. Okay, I'll just use this for the highlights and then we'll figure out what else we can use. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to color over her hand. Very small details here. What other color could I use? We'll just have to see. I kind of drew that weird. I drew her hair fully covering that, but whatever. Whatever. Then it goes under there. Lots of highlights there. and some along there. Oop. The gel effects, like the neon crayons, are so chalky. I don't know why. I guess we can do skin tone for now. I'll just do this guy here. This is apricot. I'll just do that for both Rapunzel and Flynn Ryder, or Eugene Fitzherbert. My favorite princess is Shimmer and Shine. Oh my god. I forgot about that show. Is that still airing? Like, is that still a thing? I remember I used to see that all the time on Nickelodeon. At least it was a Nickelodeon show. And then for Flynn Ryder, Eugene Fitzherbert, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, this song is so popular. Yeah, I've been hearing it on a few YouTube shorts. I always want to call them reels, but that is Instagram. Gotta make sure I don't color his beard or his eyes, even though they're so tiny. And then, oh, that's a boot. Okay, so that's it for him, I guess. Oh, her feet. I really messed up there, but oh well. Okay, so OMG, I didn't even draw Pascal. I do have him right here. But oh my gosh, how could I forget? Let me do that real quick. My gosh, how could I forget that? Alrighty, I'll just try and do. My marker's like really running low on ink. Oh, come on. Not now. Okay, honestly, good enough. Okay, I don't understand how my little sister did this to me the other day, but she duct taped me to her wall and made me watch Wonder Pets. Oh! Okay, well, Wonder Pets is one of the best shows ever made. Let's see. I feel like, okay, that is not the correct color for him, and I know he just does change color, but I want to make it accurate to this, so maybe we'll just do Granny Smith apple. And then I'll just give him two little eyes. The one show that goes, Wonder Pets, run away to help the savey whoa, I just got tongue-tied there. To help. Oh, no, I did read what you said. Okay. To help a baby penguin and save the day. We're not too big and we're not too tough, but if we work together, we got the right stuff. Go Wonder Pets. Yeah. Okay. That show was amazing. Alrighty. I gotta figure out her hair. And I'm sorry, guys, but I think I'm gonna do gold. Like, I literally don't know what else. I could do goldenrod, I guess. I'll do goldenrod. Let's just go in with that. Okay, honestly, that's fine. But I gotta look this up because, dang, having more than 3 people being like, hey, don't use that color, it's rare. Well, now I gotta look into that. And can I sell that for moolah? I don't know. Oh, I forgot a little bit of her sleeve in the background. I gotta get that. There we go. But speaking of goldenrod, those flowers will be blooming very soon, and I'm so excited. Well, we still have like a month and a half, but I'm so excited. Those are one of my favorite flowers. They're so beautiful, and they are so good for pollinators, and they're just so bright and happy and colorful, and I just love them. A beautiful flower. Gotta make sure I get that. For some reason, I did not go to school today. Why? You can't miss out on school. What if Beyonce performs in the cafeteria? No, but seriously, try not to miss out on school. If you are sick, that is understandable, but school is very, very important, especially K through 12. Don't miss out. You gotta educate yourself. Okay, that's looking good. I'm thinking we gotta do Maximus's hair. He has like the lightest hair ever, and of course I don't have that blonde, so I don't know. More of this? That's what your friend told you on FaceTime? Well, your friend is correct. Listen to your buddy. But I know we all need a day off sometimes. So I say make the most out of today. Make sure you get outside. Make yourself some good food. Watch something funny. I don't want to give Flynn Ryder some blonde hair. My gosh, that would be weird. I already have been to school for 9 months already, and plus it's the end of the school year. That's true. That's true, but I know you can do it. I know you can persevere and get through. Oh my gosh. Pretend I didn't do that. But I know you can persevere and get through the rest of this year. You only have a few more weeks. Okay, let's get started. Undo some of these browns here. Where are my browns? I think I need to grab my little sharpener thing. I'll be back. Okay, we have our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle little sharpener here. You're already eating McDonald's right now. Well, what are you eating? What kind of food are you chowing down on? If you want to share. I'm more of a Burger King gal myself. And then, well, I gotta use gold for these little notches there. Oh, that's a part of it too. How handy is it to have the real life photo in front of you, huh? I have 3 more days. Oh my god, slay. Good for you. Wow, you get out in May? We would always get out in like the middle of June. Well, probably like the first week of June. But I am long done with school. Did that make sense? Long done? Anywho. But summer is approaching and I'm very excited. Although the weather right now feels like early spring, it is very cold and chilly today. But it will be warming up. That is a-okay. You don't have to share anything you don't want to. Oh, his brown little belt, satchel, bag, doohickey. Burger King do be hitting. Yes. Let me get these little buttons here. Very tiny. And then his hair is like the same color. I wish I had more of like a cool tone brown because his hair is a much more cool tone than this, but this is fine, I suppose. Why the gold? I had to. I had to. Maybe I should get like a gold Sharpie or something. Like I just need another metallic that I can use. That is too brown. Ah, that's not his hair, but whatever. Maybe I can add black. Where is it? Oh my, it's so tiny. I'll just add like a little bit of black over on top to cool it down, make it darker. That already looks so much better. Okay, okay, so the photo that I copied this from is not the same because Maximus is not holding anything and then he's holding the sword, but there he's holding the frying pan. So I'm just gonna make the frying pan gray. And I'll use black for some of the shadows there. I'm just trying to get excited for summer because I have to go to the south of Hawaii. Whoa! How fun. Make sure you pack your sunscreen. But that sounds very fun. I hope you have a wonderful time. Get the handle there. And then for the sword, I'll just use that same gray. Actually, I think I have silver. Okay, is silver rare too? Like metallic silver? I got silver and gold. That is so odd that gold is rare. Like, I get it, but I don't. Because it's just a crayon. But who knows? Is that a part of it? I'm just making that a part of it. Who knows? Then I'm going in with silver. And then his shirt and Maximus are like the same color, kind of cream. And of course I don't have anything like that, so... Okay, another color that I have is copper. Is this rare too? I don't know. Okay. Obviously I have white. Maybe I'll just do very lightly goldenrod. I don't know. But that's kind of bluish. Maybe I'll just make his shirt like a very light blue. I'll use periwinkle very, very lightly, just for some color. I feel like that's fine. And then I gotta find a teal. Boo, what? What are you booing? I feel like that one would be the best bet. So this is turquoise blue. Let's just go in with that. Make sure to get the color. Oh, that's his beard. I forgot his beard. No. His little soul patch. Don't use that gray. What gray? I already used gray. Obviously his little tunic vest, whatever this is much darker in real life. But no, why? I'm confused. What? Why shouldn't I use gray? I don't have every single color in the rainbow, unfortunately. I'm just using what I have. And his pants are like green, kind of like mossy green. Honestly, that's perfect. Olive green. Looking at his pants there, maybe I'll do... Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's just pretend he has like a big butt or something, and then I'll fill in that entire space. Oh. Well, dang it. That's a part of his shirt. Oh my god. I'm throwing crayons now. Oh well. Don't do it. Please don't do it. You need to be more specific, my friend. That smudge there is from me trying to erase the pencil underneath, but then the marker wasn't dry, so that's why it looks like that. Alrighty. Honestly, I might just leave Maximus white. Like, I don't know what else to do. His muzzle is kind of brown. Oh, this is perfect. Tumbleweed. You are a-okay. Let me do black for the nostril. And I apologize if you can hear all of the construction in the background. They went ham yesterday, and I guess they're going ham again today. Okay, Maximus is good. Okay, I think we can get started on the background. So I definitely want to do that bright golden sun. So let's just use goldenrod and move all these crayons out of the way. Okay, let me do these tiny bits first so I don't accidentally color him like I did there. And I just thought the background looked a lot like, well, obviously, the magical sunflower from the movie, but in the town square, like all of the pavers on the road and everything. I just feel like that would really go with it. I'll be right back. I have to feed my pet snake. Whoa, okay. Good luck. The only amphibian or reptile I've ever had was a red-eyed tree frog. Fun fact. And then I'll just do like these little spiky bits there. And then there's like a little triangle there I'll color in. Kind of blends in with her hair, but we'll figure it out. And then let's just do the same for these over here. But I guess the opposite. And then, gosh, this thing is so, there's so much going on here, obviously, but okay, let's figure out what else we can do. I'm thinking, well, lots of purples, you know? We gotta keep it in theme, but maybe I can do another pop of green. Maybe we could do like a green yellow. That could be pretty, and that'll also go well with the purple that I will be adding. Also, this like connects up into that, so okay, I gotta figure this out. Oh, what the heck was on the end of the crayon? No. Oh well. Okay, I like that. That's cute. Maybe we can do a touch of purple or kind of pink, all the colors that we used for her dress. So I'm going in with Marvelous. Oh, Crayola and their puns. I'm back. I meant to say snakes because I have 14 garden snakes and I have the mom and dad. Whoa! That's awesome. How big are they? Like garden snakes? I know of garter snakes, like the little black skinny ones, and they have like the white line on them. Whoa, 16. You have quite the collection. Do you feed them rodents or like bugs? What do they eat? I remember with my red-eyed tree frog, it would eat grasshoppers, but then we would have to get food for the grasshoppers. And then it would just be like apples and pears and pineapple. So we were getting food for the food. And also, they were really stinky, the grasshoppers. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just going to try and color the little outer circle there. Okay. My gosh, there's just so much to this thing. Let's do some of the darker purple here. This is violet purple. Maybe we can do that for like these little things. Oh my god. I'm just dumping everything here. Oh my god, not people leaving because of that foul. Okay. Just get a nice pop of purple. Olive! That's my black cat. She's sleeping right now, but she just looks so cute. I'm glad the main overall photo was rather simple because I feel like I'm going to be spending quite a lot of time on the background here. But that's alright because I was already pretty productive this morning. I got some gardening done, well, landscaping. I've been pruning some of my bushes, but I have to wait because they're still flowering and I don't want to chop off the flowers too soon. But it's just been fun working outside. The dad, he is the size of like an arm, like a very long arm, and the mom is the size of a 14-year-old's arm. Well, I don't know the exact size of a 14-year-old's arm, but thinking back to when I was 14. Okay. Are they like that thick as well, or just like the length of the snake? Gotta make sure I don't color Maximus. Don't color Maximus. You feed them rodents. Gosh, like I know they gotta eat, obviously. That's the natural food chain, but I could not do that. But good for you for keeping your snakes nice and healthy. Gosh. Gosh. Nice and healthy. I gotta sharpen my purple crayon here. Isn't that a movie or a book? Yeah, Harold on the Purple Crayon. Never saw it, but it was a book and I do remember reading it. Oh, ironically enough, the guy in that movie, the adult man from Harold and the Purple Crayon, he voices Flynn Ryder. And then he's also, well, he's a huge bigot, so let's just start out with that. Like, he's a terrible person. But it's just so odd. And when I found out what he looked like after like having the biggest crush on Flynn Rider for how long, and then I'm like, oh. So I try not to think about that. But just a little connection there. I know there's the oldest one because I have one hat for myself, and that's how I know he's the oldest. So the oldest is the size of a stick, like a big stick, not as big as the dad and mom. They mostly like to eat rodents. I sometimes feed them chicken nuggets. They love nuggets, but I have to pull off the hard layer skin from the chicken nugget. Oh yeah. I could imagine they would not like breading. That also would not be very healthy for them. There's not a lot of nutritional value in bread, for animals at least. That's why you should never feed like ducks or fish little breadcrumbs, because there's no nutritional value in that, and it just fills them up. So keep that in mind. Okay, that's actually looking very cute so far. I'm gonna go in with lavender, which is what we used, I think, for the sleeve. I believe. I don't know. But I'm just gonna go around these little lines there. If I can even like get in there, let's see. Kinda, sorta. I need like a micro tiny crayon, but I'm just going over what I already colored, kinda. I just gotta sharpen this a little bit. I do apologize for the lack of light. It was quite sunny when I started this. I didn't realize it would be overcast now. So hopefully it's okay on your screen and you can see everything a-okay. I'll get over here. Another fun coloring page that I could do, well, I have a few ideas saved already, but one that I just thought of because of all of the pink and purple would be Barbie. That would be very cute, and I could do like a page from Barbie Life in the Dream House. If you don't know what that is, it is literally one of the funniest TV shows I have ever seen. Like, it is so funny. I feel like it's always on Netflix, but it is also on YouTube. At least it was the last time I checked. Barbie Life in the Dream House. It has a very fun theme song, and it's just a great show. Oh, the length of an arm. I gotcha. This crayon is very chalky. Okay, I'll just do that one too over here. Make it more cohesive. And then I'll do the outside one there. Don't color Maximus. Don't color Maximus. Now, okay, that's not a part of him. Okay. Gotta get this right here. But when I'm done with this, today I will be girl bossing and working on editing a video that will be up this Saturday. And it is all about my beautiful baby girl Olive, my black cat. And to celebrate her birthday, she will be turning 6 years old. And I cannot believe it. This cross hatching here that I did, I just like to do that to kind of make a little makeshift shadow. So I will do this color under there, but after I've colored everything else, I'll probably go in with like a gray or something, just to kind of tone it down. It's hard to tell what's what now with all the cross hatching. Do all these little circles. Let's give this a little sharpen. Who is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Mine is Michelangelo. Gosh, let me try to remember these. Raphael, Donatello, him. I'm trying to remember because I used to watch the Nickelodeon animated show, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it would be like, Michelangelo, he's one of a kind. Then it's party time. And then, yeah, I literally do not remember it, so. Oh well. Gosh, it is so difficult to tell what's what with the cross hatching. But I did that to myself, so. I didn't realize how much of this is connected, so I'm glad that I chose this color. Lavender. I'd say this is a bit too pinky to be called lavender, but that's just me. Oh my gosh. Pretend you did not see me go over that line that bad. Do I know what a toka gecko? Tika gecko is? No, I do not. Please enlighten me. I was just about to say, is it that? But no, he's a chameleon. I'm gonna sharpen this once again. Oops. We're shaving the paper now. Just a little bit more of this, and then we can move on to another color. I believe that's everything that's connected. Okay, that already looks so much better. Alrighty, so I'm thinking we just gotta do more of this dark purple, the violet purple. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping crayons. Okay. Let's just start over here, I guess. Using violet purple. Oh, what I was going to say, and I totally forgot, is that with Tangled, it has inspired me so much over the years, and it has really influenced my art. Um, Specifically, more so with paintings, but I mean, almost every single like piece of art that I do, aside from coloring pages like this, um, I notice like it's either the color scheme or like I love to include like big beautiful suns like that or like flowers just in general. So, yeah. um is that not the same? Okay, I'll just do these as well. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can hear it, but my cat is snoring. Yeah, you definitely cannot hear that. Gosh, the pink and purple is just so Barbie. I definitely need to do a Barbie coloring page. But I do have a few more in the lineup that I want to do. But I don't have any more prepared for next week, so if anyone has any ideas, like a certain like movie, franchise, TV show, I don't know, something that I can color, let me know. I have been wanting to do some with like Avatar, The Last Airbender. I have found a really cute page with Zuko and Uncle Iroh and their tea shop from season 3 when they go to Ba Sing Se. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. That's what they say. Oh, forgot that one there. Oh, I realized I forgot a lot because of the cross hatching. Okay, there we go. It's a kind of gecko, and it has little sticky on its stomach and and feet, and it's cool. That's cute. Is it a tiny little gecko? I would assume. I'm just gonna make those purple too. Okay, now let's add some goldenrod in here. We can do that in the center. And then I realized I forgot to do this too. My goodness. I'll just do both. Why not? Let's go crazy. And then I'm gonna go in with Mauvalicious and just do those tiny little areas. Let's do these little circles here. Then we can go in with the gel effects, the neon, just for something a little different. Oh my gosh. So I went to a park yesterday that had like a little jungle gym there, and there were no kids there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go on this jungle gym. And I actually did the monkey bars. So pat on the back for that. I literally have no calluses, so I didn't know if I could get a good grip, but I did. So that's cool. Let's do that, and then we can do more of goldenrod. And then there are some circles down here we could do. And more down here that I totally missed. These Gel FX crayons do not have a name on them, like a color name. I don't know why. Let's do more of this up here. And then, maybe I'll just do a bit more purple with violet purple. This one is very chalky. It's just crumbling, my goodness. I don't think the age of the crayon has anything to do with it, because this pack is very old. It just has to do with the color. Some are chalky, some are like really waxy. I do not know. Going back in with Mauvelicious. Wait, did I use that for that? I did. So I guess a lavender. Or did I use that? They're too similar. Okay. Let me just do more violet purple. Cover that up. And just do some of these shapes over here. Do I know YouTubers Juliet and Addie? No, I do not. What do they do? What kind of content do they post? Because I watch a lot of like DIY channels, mainly. And honestly, kind of recently, a lot of travel, which has been fun to watch. I've been watching Safia Nygaard, I believe that's how you pronounce it. She used to be on BuzzFeed, womp womp, but now, well, for a while, her and her husband have had their own YouTube channels. They do a lot of traveling and just trying out new foods and experiences, and it's been a lot of fun to watch. And oh my gosh, literally last night I did not know what to watch, and she posted a Dollywood video. She went to Dollywood and it was so fun. I love Dolly Parton. and I would love to go there one day. Okay, let me say what else we can do. Maybe just another dash of pink. Is that too bright? Let's do Tickle Me Pink. Looks like I've literally never used this one, surprisingly. You know what? Maybe I should raise this up a bit. And then I'll angle it down. There you go. So you can see more of what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm using Tickle Me Pink right now. I should have started using this earlier, but oh well. Better late than never. And then those should be the dark purple as well. I know there's a lot of purple going on around here, but I want to make them all the same. And then this one too. Yes, do Avatar The Last Airbender. That's a good show. Yay! That show truly is amazing. I've watched it all the way through probably 3 times in my life. But I grew up watching that. Just watching random episodes that they would play on Nickelodeon. Did you ever watch the reboot of Legend of Korra? Because that is also a very good show. She's the next Avatar after Avatar Aang. I feel like this is the perfect pink to add to all of this. Ties in very well. Especially with like the more orange tones of the goldenrod color. And of course, pink and purple go very well together. Now let's do that neon yellow. And then I'm trying to decide what to do for this one. I was thinking the neon yellow or Tickle Me Pink for the inside of this. I feel like I should do pink because there's a lot of yellow going on with the hair. Oh my gosh, is there something under there? Okay, I like that. Very cute. But maybe we can do more of the neon over here. Oh, I got a color. That little part. that. And then that right there. Okay. But with other coloring pages, well, just last week I did Miss Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars. But I definitely do want to do more Star Wars. That would be very fun. I have a Darth Maul page saved. Love Darth Maul, but don't know what to do there yet. Let's work over here. We can do more pink around here. Let's fill in these spaces. Then we can do purple in there. Let's do violet purple. And then let's do Mauvalicious in between. Oops. I go outside of the lines quite often. Okay. Let's do this in violet purple. And then let's do like that inside line with more violet purple. Okay, about YouTuber Juliet and Addie, they like to post monster videos, but it's kind of not scary, but you just don't know their next move. That's awesome. Do they do skits with monsters or like monster makeup? Because I love to watch makeup videos. That's another thing that I really enjoy. I think the channel has been around for 7 or 8 years or more. I don't know. Well, I will check it out. Is this like Juliet and Addie? Like that's one channel? They do stuff together? Or are they separate? Let's do some dark purple up here, and then we can do some more of that pink. What was it called? Tickle Me Pink. Don't color Maximus. I feel like I should do more gold. I know I did that one pink, but I'll do those with the goldenrod. Let's just do that now. And then I'll do these two. Then maybe we can do this with the neon. And then I'll do this pink, just so it doesn't completely blend in to Maximus. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lovely time chatting with you, and thank you for letting me know all about your snakes. That was very fun. Let's do some more gold right here. Oh, his hoof. Let's do that same color that I used for that, tumbleweed. And then going back in with goldenrod. My apologies for the background noise. There's construction next door. I think they're redoing their driveway. There's something, their patio, I don't know. There was a lot of concrete and a lot of dust. Is that it? I think we're done. Let me do a quick scan. Don't want to color in Maximus. His shirt is kind of gray. Oh, this little circle there. I think that's it now. Right? Okay. Oh, let me do a little bit of the tumbleweed in his ears. Oh, their eyes. I did not color in anyone's eyes. So, Rapunzel, gosh, I know there's barely any room there, but she's just going to have a little bit of green. And then Flynn and Maximus have brown. Oh my gosh, they look scary now, but oh well. Okay, I think that's it then. My goodness, alrighty. Let me sign and date this. Today is the 20th, 5/20, 5/20/25. Okay, yay! We're all done. I'm very proud of this. The background is very daunting. Oh, I did say I want to do a little bit of gray for the shadow. I don't know if this will even do anything, but I'm just going to kind of go over that with gray. kind of tone it down. This is like barely doing anything, but oh well. It's doing something. Okay. Alrighty. That looks good. I might do a touch of black to Flynn's pants. Just because they're a very dark olive color, which I do not have. Okay. That looks good now. So I want to thank you all for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like if you like this and subscribe for more. And I will see you on my next video this Saturday or my next live stream, which will be Friday. We might do Sims, we might do Roblox, I'm not quite sure yet. So subscribe and stay tuned. And as always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the earth. And this is a safe space for all. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.